man. Duke, obviously, preseason, number 7 in the country. What do you think about them now? Because clearly they are not a top 10 team.
Chuckin buckets. You know how we get down, man. Just to let you know, today's episode brought to you by Swipe Fast. That's swipe with a Y. Swipe Fast. If you're looking for a way to keep majority of that hard-earned profit, you know what I'm saying, and still continue to grow your business, check out Swipe Fast. It's a merchant services company that's got over 26 years of combined experience helping businesses of all sizes, man, with debit card, credit card processing, things of that ways, you know, in the most efficient and cost-saving ways, man. So whether you're a restaurant, retail store, e-commerce, or you process business-to-business payments, Swipe Fast has a solution to fit all the needs, man. You can visit them at swipefast.com. That's swipe with a Y, fast.com. Or you can just call them at 1-800-597-0713. No strings attached, and get you a cost analysis. Don't forget ask about that revolutionary pricing cash discount too, man. It's saved business owners up to 99% of the current processing fees. Let them know Chuckin Bucket sent you, man. Now back to the regular scheduled program.
Welcome into another episode of the Chuckin Buckets. I'm your host, Jeff the Stat Guy. You already know I got KB with me. How's it going tonight, K Bizzle?
Not much, man. What's good, man? Good with you, man.
Hey, just got done watching the South Carolina Queens game, breaking it down. Another win in the books. What were your thoughts on that performance today?
Yeah, not a whole lot to probably take from this game. I think going into this game, we definitely wanted to work on some execution, maybe on definitely on offensive side and defensive side, and kind of like what we alluded to in before. Like we want to see the Gamecocks put 4 quarters together, right? Like we want to see them put 4 quarters together on the offensive side and also on the defensive side, and also just half court offense when we talk about running sets, right? So I think we did see that today. This is the first time I think we've seen it all year, honestly. So they definitely did what they were supposed to do. Another efficient night. Shout out to our girl Maddie coming back. Shout out to your girl Tack, which I know you love her with the big double. You'll probably touch on that as well. But I mean, I like what we see, but I'm not shocked about anything that we've seen today.
Yeah, and I mean, this ain't a game to really have takeaways from. It is what it is. But yeah, shout out to my girl Adele Tack with a solid 11 and 10. You love to see it. 19 minutes too, man. I thought she played really good today in some extended action. So definitely love seeing that. Joyce and Latson just keep on rolling. Another 20-point games from them. Another double in the books for Okai. Just things you love to see, all that. And shout out to the whole team. 121 on the scoreboard. New record for most points in a game. So you love to see it. Nice little tune-up as we head into Feast Week and head out to Sin City, Las Vegas to get ready for our first game of this little holiday tournament against Duke. Let's jump into it, man. Duke, obviously, preseason, number 7 in the country. What do you think about them now? Because clearly they are not a top 10 team.
Oh, man. Just disappointed, man. I mean, I was definitely one of the ones that spoke highly of Duke in the preseason. Obviously, big fan of Kara Lawson, which we've touched on the show many a times, and still a fan of her. But we coming into this matchup, we thought this was, easily top 25 matchup. If we say preseason, maybe top 15 going into it, coming into this particular week. But disappointing as far as the losses that they've had. The couple games that I've actually kind of watched and been able to kind of see what was going on. I think it's more on the defensive side, and that does not fare well for them against a Gamecock game that's putting close to 80 a game up. So I don't see this going well for the Lady Blue Devils, but hopefully they can get it turned around come ACC time. But it's not a matchup that I kind of wanted to see going into this weekend. I thought I wanted to see a good game for Thanksgiving for the Thanksgiving break, but I don't think this is what we're about to see.
Yeah, and I mean, you look, Duke returned 4 starters this year from a team that was in the Elite 8 last year before suffering the 54-50 loss at the hands of the Gamecocks, not going to have much madness. And you look at it, South Carolina putting up just shy of 90 points a game. And that's not including the 121 they hit today. So that's going to tick up a little bit. And then you talk about Duke, they're only giving up a little over 56 a game, but the offense hasn't been there either. And I think that's part of like when their defense has been bad, their offense hasn't been good enough to cover it. And then when their defense has done what it's supposed to, the offense hasn't shown up at all. And it's just been a bad recipe for success. I mean, the 2 losses to unranked teams over the last 3 games is horrible for them. But really, I mean, on paper, this screams to be a blowout. But give me some players or a player from Duke that you're looking forward to see going up against our Gamecocks and kind of some matchups you're looking for.
Yeah, yeah. For me, the main matchup I'm probably looking at is Toby versus Joyce. We know athletically what Toby can do. We know she can put it behind her back and dunk that thing with 2 hands. But we know she's a key player for them offensively as well, and has grown in the last 2 years and going into her second year. I think we want to see Joyce play some defense. I hear and read like on X, Twitter, YouTube, like Joyce don't play defense. Joyce don't play defense, but I definitely know Joyce can play defense. But I think this is the time that we see a good matchup where Joyce can kind of shut up some of those doubters on the defensive side. Like we obviously know what she can do on the offensive side. She can easily give us 20 on the offensive side and a couple of rebounds, but I think this is the moment to kind of lock up one of the premier players in the nation. When we look at Toby.
For sure. And if y'all are still with us, be sure to tune in Wednesday, 4:30 Eastern, right here on the Fanatic Sports Network. The Chuckin Bucket Boys will be doing a live watch party of this Duke South Carolina game. You can get our live reaction to all the plays, good, bad, and ugly. As Coach I says, no matter how the game starts, KB just going to be KB, steady Eddie. He's going to, Coach I'll be breaking it down from the coach's standpoint. And I can promise you this, I ride with the highs and I break TVs with the lows. So y'all get ready to tune in for the show on Wednesday afternoon. But yeah, man, the Toby matchup is really nice. I'm interested to see Delaney Thomas and Jordan Wood. That's there too with real size, 6'3", 6'4", respectively. What are they going to be able to do with Okot, Tack off the bench, Dada off the bench? So I'm really kind of interested to see what their bigs are able to do and if they're able to hang tough on the boards as well as keeping our bigs from scoring, because Don is really, I mean, these last couple games, we're starting to see it again, the high-low action and really forcing the paint. The guards are still getting their shots in transition and stuff, but in the half court, the post is definitely being utilized again.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, man. As we see Oko kind of grow into this particular offense and get comfortable playing with this particular team. Like that does not hold well for that Duke front court at all. I don't see us not dominating the paint when it comes to rebounds. Definitely some offensive rebounding as well. But I do think it's a good test for Oko as well. When we talk about size down low, like I said before, we get to the the UCLA's or the Texas of the world, where we know what we get down there, or even Oklahoma for that matter. But I think it's a good test. I mean, those bigs are definitely big, but they're also athletic and kind of move. So she's gonna have to move and kind of put a body on there, and play a great game.
Yeah, for sure. And now, probably the thing I'm most excited about, and sometimes what you see on paper isn't what you get in the game,
Yeah,
but you're talking about 2 of the best shot blocking teams in the country. Duke
absolutely.
averaging 8.3 blocks a game, which ranks second nationally. South Carolina averaging 8.2 blocks a game, which ranks third nationally. We could see a lot of swats in this game. And that, I mean, good defense and energy plays like that. I love it, man. So I'm very interested to see if it plays out that way. And if we see 16 or 17 combined blocks in this game, or we might not see any. And it was just all for nothing, just something I read on a piece of paper.
Yeah, yeah, no. I think the blocks are a real thing. I think the the good thing about the Lady Gamecocks blocks, I mean, we do get a lot of blocks from the wings. Like I said, we see Latson going out there giving extra effort, challenging. We know McCure has had some blocks just from a length perspective and being able to get a hand up there. Like I said, the difference between us, like not all of our blocks just come down low. Like I said, we do
Mhm.
get blocks out on the wing that it helps us get also into transition, which is great.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like we're getting 2 or 3 blocks a game off of threes right now, which is really nice. It's not like the when we had AB and when we had Cardoso, where it was come down here if you want to
Mm.
and see what happens. I mean, I think we're seeing that length of the Gamecocks really bother people. And earlier in the year as well, with switching everything, we saw Oko get a block on a three. I mean, the size is a real factor for the Gamecocks. Well, man, let's jump into it. Let's just jump into these predictions. Give me your prediction. What you think for the score? What you think for the player of the game? Lay it on me. Who you got?
Yeah. I think the game's close in the beginning. And when we talk about the beginning, just saying halftime, I think this 10, 12 point game, Lady Gamecocks leading, winning at half. But end of the game, I think this is a 20, 25 point win for the Lady Gamecocks. I mean, just too much offense at the end of the day. Duke has showed too many lapses on the defensive side, on the front court, and also on the back court. And also, we're just too deep when it comes down to that as well. Like I said, we seen it. Obviously, it's just a Queens game, but we seen 5 in, 5 out. But easily we could do that against Duke if we decided to. So having that option is great for us as far as from an experience standpoint, and obviously once we get the conference as well. But I don't see Duke putting up a good matchup here for us, and also just kind of looking forward to the next game, man.
Well, you said 20 to 25. What kind of score you looking at?
I'm thinking I don't think we hit the 80 mark. I'm gonna say 75, 50, something around there. I think defense does show up for us as well, but I don't think we hit the 80 mark though.
All right, you gotta if you had to pick somebody player of the game, who would
Oh,
you heading into the game, who would you think to have the breakout performance?
breakout performance. Man, I think I'm gonna go Raven, man. What she's shown me just traveling out west to that USC game, and how she stepped up, set the tone early. I think that helped get Latson into her groove, that helped us position some our big girls down low as well. I think same thing happens here. And honestly, it doesn't really speak to her skill set. I feel like that speaks to more of her experience. I mean, she's got a lot of games under her belt, so obviously a couple of chips under her belt as well. But she knows how to play in these type of games. She knows what it takes to play on the road and kind of get this team together. So honestly, we just go as far as she goes.
Right. And I'm kind of with you on the score, but I do think we hit 80. So I'm gonna take something like 82-57. I'm kind of with you around the 25 point mark. I think that sounds sweet. So like 80, 82, 57, kind of giving up. We're giving up more than our average, but still holding them under 60. But I think that we are going to see the offense. As far as player of the game, it's been the last 2 games. I think the streak continues. She was my pick to win National Player of the Year in the preseason. Give me Joyce Edwards with another monster game. And I think that we're going to see Joyce with the double double as well. I'm looking for another 20-point performance out of her and adding 10 rebounds plus to go with it this game.
I can see it, man. I can see it. She's definitely coming into an offensive groove here as of late, so I can definitely see it.
Well, for everybody on watching, man, y'all be sure to get down in the comments. Me, KB, Coach I, we love interacting with y'all. Y'all are all family to us. Give us your score prediction. Give us your thoughts on the Queens game. Let us know what you're looking for in the Duke game. Jump in the comments with all that. We'll be sure to respond to y'all. And again, man, y'all be sure to tune in Wednesday afternoon because the watch party is going to be lit, as the kids like to say. You got any final thoughts, KB?
No, no, man. Definitely looking forward to the Thanksgiving holiday, man.
Awesome, man. Well, yeah, everybody out there in Fanatic family world, y'all make sure y'all be safe. Have a happy holidays. For KB, I'm the stat guy. This has been Chuck and Buckets, part of the Fanatic Sports Network, and we out of here. Peace.